I'm going to show you something very important today. It's a hole in the very fabric of reality itself. Or at least what we call reality. But it won't look like it. You have to trust me. You're looking at it right now, actually. I think this is one of the most important shapes you'll ever see. And you've no doubt seen it before. It's the letter Z. But much like a key, if I turn it, I can unlock a hidden doorway. Because now it's the letter N. So which one was it? It is a silly question, but people ask it all the time. If I make the shape rotate like this, what you will notice is that it never stops being one or the other. It flips back and forth like a switch. There is no blurring in between. It is always either a Z or an N. And it flips. Like that. Once you notice this, you can take conscious control of it. I can make myself see the letter Z even after 90 degrees of rotation. But I have to fight myself to do it. Also, if I make this the top of the letter, as soon as the rotation reaches 90 degrees, my mind involuntarily flips the shape, so that the top is over here. What we have to remember is that the shape we started with is both letters at the same time. But both letters at the same time is not something you ever have to see. So you don't, and you can't.
I say the first time I ever did it, it was very emotional, and it keeps being emotional because, you know, I'm singing with my old buddy again.
I'm here to begin with. You know, if it wasn't for these fans, I wouldn't have got to this level, to where I'm able to do my own movies and things like that, and have this kind of power and this kind of control. And I'm loving it.
Yo, let me ask you.
Pay attention, please, thank you.
You're crazy in the coconut. What does that mean? That boy needs therapy. I'm gonna kill you. That boy needs therapy.
Just a minute. The Speaker of the House is going to be wearing sequins?
The Clinton Beavis here reporting from Paris. Not far from here, on the world-famous Rue Saint-Honoré, the newest fashion salon is about to open, and there's something unusual about it. It is owned by a Canadian designer. That's right, here in Paris, home of Christian Dior, Givenchy, Saint Laurent, Pierre Balmain. An upstart from British Columbia has actually dared to challenge the French supremacy of haute couture. He is none other than the darling of the Canadian jet set,
Mr. Victor Vancouver. Will he succeed? Well, we'll soon find out after the gala opening tonight, when fashion reporters, nobility, everybody who is anybody in Paris will be attending.
You've also seen this before. And you didn't have to think about it. You recognized it was the letter A as soon as you saw it. In fact, the act of seeing it was the act of recognizing it. But this is also the letter A. I'm really not sure why. I don't think I could give you a straight answer if you asked for one. Perhaps you think that you could. Let's see if I can change your mind.
There was a huge rumour, at one point, a conspiracy theory, if you like, that Paul McCartney was dead and that you are not Paul McCartney, you're an imposter pretending to be Paul McCartney. The internet are very passionate about this, and there's been clues, like, is it Sergeant Pepper, you play it backwards?
Everyone was stimulated with way too many stimulants.
Right.
So it was a pretty crazy time. This is true, and there wasn't really any way you could stop it.
This is also the letter A, and so is this, and so is this, and so is this. But there really isn't very much that all these glyphs have in common. Perhaps this is a bit mundane and unremarkable, but many a great thing has been found examining what we take for granted. So perhaps there are some hidden depths here. Apparently, a tremendous portion of this shape is noise. Just a tiny fraction is signal, and it's not easily located. For example, this horizontal. I can really put it anywhere. As long as it's there, it doesn't matter where. I can make it diagonal if I want, and it doesn't have to stay within the other lines. If we take it out entirely, we have a lambda, which is not the same letter, except it can be if I want it to. You can also use a dot instead of a line, which is not standard, but works just fine. So you don't actually need the line at all. A diagonal can be vertical if I want, and I don't have to use any diagonals if I don't want to. I can make this shape as wide or as narrow as I like. I can subject it to all kinds of distortions without any tangible loss of meaning. The letter has an elasticity, which can be played with. But if you ask 20 people to write the letter A, although no two would be identical, they would all have something in common with this. And the plasticity has limits. For example, this is pushing it. This entire situation will feel familiar. And it should. Once again, this is pareidolia. You can see this in this for the same reason that you can see this in this.
I don't care what you say. I don't play the same games you play. 'Cause I've been talking to the people that you call your friends, and it seems to me there's a means to an end. They don't care anymore. And as for me, I can sit here and buy my time. I got nothing to lose if I speak my mind. I don't care anymore. I don't care no more. I don't care what you say. We never played by the same rules anyway. I won't be there anymore. Get out of my way, let me by. I got better things to do with my time. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Well, I don't care now what you say. 'Cause every day I'm feeling fine with myself. And I don't care now what you say. I'll do alright by myself. 'Cause No